have a little history lesson. What's going on, guys?
Here are the facts. In the film The Manchurian Candidate, shadowy communist forces use brainwashing, hypnosis, and drugs to turn an ordinary US soldier into an unwitting assassin. This soldier has no knowledge of his experiences. Instead, his programming is triggered by seeing a Queen of Hearts playing card. After he carries out his specified task, he forgets the entire sequence. It's a frightening proposition, and it makes for hair-raising fiction. But could it happen in real life? Several intelligence agencies actually did try to create unwilling sleeper agents, and they weren't all communist. In fact, one of them was the CIA. Here's where it gets crazy. During the 1950s, the CIA ran a top-secret operation codenamed Project Artichoke. According to a CIA memo from 1975, Artichoke is a code name for the study and use of special interrogation methods and techniques. These methods include the use of hypnosis, drugs such as morphine or sodium pentothal, and psychological torture techniques such as total isolation. Project Artichoke arose from Project Bluebird and eventually transformed into the more well-known Project MK Ultra.
Just imagine being doped up on drugs, locked in a cell by yourself, tripping balls for months on end. Like, holy fuck, man. You would get inside your own head so fast. It would just not be a good time.
Over the course of this project's lifetime, it addressed several disturbing questions, such as, can an individual be made to perform an act of attempted assassination involuntarily under the influence of Artichoke? To answer this question, the CIA contemplated several tactics that, were they common knowledge, would have generated an enormous uproar and outrage from the American public. To this day, the details of this murky operation are largely unknown. There is evidence that the CIA used LSD on interrogation subjects and also conducted numerous interrogations and experiments with other drugs, searching for a combination of techniques and substances that could produce extraordinarily compliant, suggestible individuals. According to the current historical record, these experiments were largely unsuccessful and at times disastrous. There was also at least one documented death linked to this series of programs. About a week after a CIA representative gave Army civilian Frank Olson a dose of LSD, Olson died, crashing through a window and plummeting to the ground. The death was ruled a suicide. But how close did the CIA come to creating an unwitting assassin? The most disturbing piece of evidence comes from a 1954 memo, wherein the Artichoke team describes and analyzes a plan to drug a well-connected foreign national, brainwash the subject, and return them to their normal surroundings with no knowledge of the event. The goal was to make this subject an involuntary assassin. Once triggered by a certain symbol, phrase, or other stimulus, the subject would attempt to kill his or her designated target. In other words, to create a real-life Manchurian candidate. The memo states that this is a hypothetical problem and also concludes that the operation would be incredibly difficult, if not impossible. There would be very little time to imprint the programming. The agency would have almost no physical control of the subject, and the access to the subject would have to take place in a social situation with non-CIA company. Additionally, the Artichoke team realized that any news of the operation could ruin further missions. This evidence only proves that the agency contemplated these types of operations, but the lack of further detail leads many investigators to suppose the field operations may have been more extensive than the CIA would have the public believe. After looking through the heavily redacted files and searching for masses of missing data, we only know one thing for sure. There's still something they don't want you to know about Project Artichoke. Stay tuned to learn more about the aftermath of Project Artichoke and MK Ultra.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to find part 2.
This?
No, I don't care. Okay. Apparently not. See if there's anything in the comments. Okay.
2 U.S. towns have now.
Nope. Let's get on with it.
The information from Volkov confirms our worst fears. Prussia smuggled a nuclear device through East Berlin.
We can't be certain of that yet.
He has it. I'm sure of it.
We found encrypted geo-coordinates with Volkov's nuclear intel. An unpopulated region within the Soviet Republic of Ukraine.
An aerial recon run revealed this.
I want to know everything that's going on inside this building. We'll need the others for this one. Mason and Woods will join us from Kiev. Bell, you'll infill here with Woods. Mason and I will be standing by for an extract. Park will handle comms. We have no idea how large or prepared their forces will be, so use discretion if you have to engage. It's time we took a peek behind the Iron Curtain.
Fuck that, going guns blazing.
That elevator leads straight to the control tower.
Oh, right, that's why I stopped playing, because it was running like shite.
Grenade!
I remember now.
Let's move! That guy looks like a handful.
I hate how his fucking rounds go through everything. Like, doesn't matter what you hide
That
behind.
elevator leads straight to the control
He
tower.
still fucking shoots you. Oh, fuck off. Damn it, those aren't explosive.
Head for that elevator.
How can I do this here?
See that control tower? That's that direction. Grenade! Oh, shit, that guy looks like a handful. Enemy contact. Find cover!
Like, shot me through the fucking barrel. Through the big ass fucking vat.
That elevator leads straight to the control tower. Grenade! That guy looks like a handful.
Осторожно, граната! Граната! Пристрелите!
there's no way he should be hitting me there. He's shooting me right through a fucking pressure vessel.
That elevator leads
And I'm
straight
sorry,
to the
but the
control tower.
fucking walls on a pressure vessel are...
Grenade! That looks like a handful.
I fucking hate this bullshit.
That elevator leads straight to the control tower. Grenade!
Grenade didn't even fucking touch me, but sure.
That guy looks like a handful.
I hate how he can just shoot through those. Really, really
That elevator
do.
leads straight to the control tower. Grenade!
How the fuck is my frag line way over there? Yeah, no, fuck that. We're going back to co-op. I can't do that shit right now. That's just gonna fucking piss me off. Wonder if I rush them and just start fucking rifle butting them. Trick is getting up close enough.